Two playoff teams from last year, two teams that figure to be deep in the race once again this season.
The New York Yankees start a 3-game series with the Seattle Mariners. It is cold and it is windy. It is really winter here. They say it is 46 degrees. I do not believe it.
And it's Luis Castillo, the Rock, making his season debut tonight. Luis Castillo last season, it was just another season, hyphen with a roughly 3.5 ERA.
Yeah, pretty much you can book him in for 30-plus starts, 3.5 ERA.
And here is Aaron Judge. Now you got some Yankee fans cheering for him and a lot of Cal Raleigh fans booing him. Jammed him and a weak grounder. Donovan charges. And a little throw with plenty of time. 2 ground ball outs to begin things tonight for Luis Castillo. To a Rosarena, shallow left, and an easy breezy top of the first in the season debut for Luis Castillo.
Yankee debut for Ryan Weathers. They expect big things from this guy who has a big arm.
The ceiling is very high. All the stuff is there. It's time to meet Matt Blake and the Yankees pitching coordinators and see how they can get him to the next level.
3-2 here to Refsnyder to pitch. Swing on, foul tip held on by Wells, and down goes Refsnyder, and the first strikeout as a Yankee for Ryan Weathers.
Here's Julio Rodriguez. He's always been a slow starter. Lined into center field. Grisham makes the play. Well struck, but Grisham put it away for the second out. And that brings up Josh Naylor.
Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. And that's a strikeout for Weathers, his second. And he survives the first batter, who he walked. 2 down, second inning.
Jazz Chisholm.
Left side. Who's going to get it? And it's dropped by the shortstop Rivas. There goes Chisholm for second. He makes it. That was kind of like dropped into no man's land. Tough for the left fielder, third baseman, and the shortstop.
You have that feeling like it's just that late calling Brandon Donovan off. Just handcuffed him a little bit.
That was an absolute gift. See if McMahon can pick up this run with 2 outs.
Really ties him up. The first flex from Castillo this year on a dirty slider.
Randy was running. He's in at second base with the walk. So Garver with a tremendous at bat. A 10-pitch walk. Draws the free pass. Man, was that a beauty. So now the Mariners have runners at first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Victor Robles. Victor with a big RBI double a couple of nights ago.
Fastball inside corner, got him looking. No protest by Robles. Man, what a strikeout needed there by Weathers. 1 down.
So 1 out, and here's Leo Rivas.
Swung on and skied in the infield. It'll be Jazz Chisholm settling under it to the right of second on the grass for out number 2.
Mariners looking for a huge hit right now from Cole Young. 2 on, 2 outs, no score. Broken bat looper into shallow right field down the line. That's going to drop in a base hit. Randy rounding third, he will score. A broken bat single by Cole Young, and the Mariners have the first run of the night. 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Just a little floater down the right field line off the bat of Cole. His 4th RBI of the season. So first and third now with 2 outs, and here's Brendan Donovan.
Swung on a miss and a breaking ball. And that'll do it for Seattle. They get a run. Here is Caballero. 3 for 12. A career 0 for 5 against Castillo.
Just clipped the outside corner, and it's challenged. So Caballero will challenge this one. And he gets it right. Yankees now 6 out of 7. Successful in their challenges. Strike 3. And he challenges again. And he's right again. So Mike Estabrook gets 2 wrong. Caballero gets 2 right.
It's 2 down.
Castillo really jammed him on a wicked 2-seamer his last time up, and he grounded out weakly to Donovan at third.
Pitch outside, ball 4. He wanted no part of him. Second walk, both of them here in this inning. The Yankees have runners at first and second with 2 down, and brings up Cody Bellinger. Bellinger with 5 career hits against Castillo.
He struck him out. A 95-mile-an-hour heater from Luis Castillo. And he strands a pair.
Leading off here in the 4th inning for the Yankees, here's Ben Rice against Luis Castillo.
And he's challenging.
And it is low. Yankees are on a roll challenge-wise. They've won 3 in the past 2 innings.
Rice wins the challenge after Caballero won 2. And this sends a Rosarena to the track with 2 hands.
And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out back in the second.
Oh, what a pitch. And Stanton is challenging that. And they got it right again. The Yankees on fire. Yankees are 4 for 4 in getting it right. So Stanton goes from being punched out to still being at the plate.
Swung on, skied left field. This is a major league fly ball. The infield doesn't know where it is. Randy's not there. Nobody's there. Donovan couldn't find it. Picks it up, throws to second. The tag applied. He is out at second base. Donovan couldn't see it. Rivas couldn't see it. Randy couldn't get there in time.
And you see that tag staying on the foot, the shin after Stanton's foot comes off the base.
Jazz takes a pitch down. Wow, is he challenging too? Well, they're all over Esther. And he was right. He's not seeing that low pitch.
Aaron Boone is saying, let's go. You know, even when they can challenge, they're still getting upset by it.
The 3-2. Swung on and missed. Got him. 96 right by him. 5th strikeout for Luis Castillo. He goes 1-2-3 in a bit of an adventure.
Ryan Weathers looks like he might be figuring some stuff out here.
This is pretty much what he did in spring training.
It's exactly the type of inning that Ryan Weathers needs right now. He can get this third out quickly, kind of restore order on his pitch count here with 62 in the 4th.
Swing and a miss, and an off-speed pitch is way outside. Strike 3, strikeout number 7 for Ryan Weathers through 4.
Well, Castillo missed the ball. It stopped dead on the grass, and he picked it up late. If he fields it cleanly, he's out.
If they can get him in scoring position here, if he gets thrown out, you'll have the leadoff man, Trent Grisham, the next inning.
A wild throw, and Naylor thought that he got a tag on there. Let's see if the Mariners want to challenge this. Now, this really would be huge. You would get Castillo through 5. As his pitch count starts to climb, and you have Judge on deck.
The call's overturned. The runner is out.
It is a technology-filled ball game and a good challenge by Seattle. A lot of overturned calls in a 1-0 Mariner lead.
Guys at the bottom of the order getting it done here for Seattle in the 5th.
The Mariners park a couple of men on base for the top of the order.
Yankees have their bullpen going now.
Getting towards the 80 mark. Here comes Matt Blake is going to come out and talk to him.
Brendan Donovan be the hitter. Good start to this season. He is 6 for 15.
Soft grounder, Rice charges and sidesteps to the bat and moves both runners. A productive out for Donovan.
Here comes Boone. So Weathers 4 1/3, trailing 1-0. Runners on 2nd and 3rd are his responsibility. David, overall pretty good performance.
Fernando Cruz has a fastball, throws a ton of splits, one of the highest swing and miss rates against.
So Rev Snyder lifted as Cruz, the right-hander, comes out. Dan will counter with Dom Canzone. Canzone, who hit 2 home runs on opening night.
Nothing but splitters the whole at-bat.
Swing and a miss, got him. All splitters all the time. Big strikeout.
Sort of tumbling dice, as Ken Singleton loved to say. That was a beauty.
And here's Julio Rodriguez, and he just went to school, you know, after watching that at bat by Canzone.
Breaking ball, did he go? He did as they check with Alonso Marquez at first. Fernando Cruz gets out of a 2nd and 3rd jam, getting a couple of strikeouts of Canzone and Rodriguez, and that'll do it for Seattle.
Judge walked last time. He's grounded to 3rd. Castillo's been brilliant tonight, putting the finishing touches on what has been a great night so far. Half cut, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Judge goes down for Luis Castillo. Strikeout 1,500 and his 7th of the night, and he does it against Aaron Judge.
Fly ball, Rosarena cutting to his right with room. Makes the catch. What a season debut for Luis Castillo. The Rock, sturdy as ever, hanging zeros through 6 against the Yankees.
Rice into second base. Wild pitch. So the Yankees have the tying run at second base. No outs here in the 7th.
Ground ball and off the glove of Donovan. Grabbed by the shortstop. Rivas throws to first, not in time. As Stanton reaches, Rice stays put at 2nd.
Jazz Chisholm, the hitter, he reached on an error by Rivas and struck out.
Swung on, chopped to second base, slowly hit, scooped up by Young, goes to 2nd for 1. That's the only play they get. Rice goes into 3rd.
And the Yankees do call back McMahon. Wilson's on the top step of the dugout. So managers going chest to chest, see who wins this chess match. So it's Bizzardo coming on. Rosario, who's so good against lefty pitching, will stay in there now and face Bizzardo with runners on 1st and 3rd with 1 man out. There's the contact to the outfield. Rodriguez makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Rice. Heading back to first, Jazz Chisholm. It's a sac fly. Pinch hit sac fly. And the game is tied at 1.
Mariners have 4 hits tonight. Cole Young has 2 of them. A couple of singles. One of them drove in a run. Swung on, stroked, right field line. It's down. It's going to the wall. Young racing around first. He wants 2. He's into 2nd standing. A 1-out double for Cole Young, his 3rd hit of the night. And the Mariners have the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So now the Mariners have a chance, base hit right here, to take the lead.
Swung on line drive, base hit left field. Young into 3rd base, picked up by Bellinger. He's held there. Bellinger quickly gets it in Donovan a hit, and the Mariners in business. Runners at first and third with one out, and here comes Cal Raleigh to the plate.
And this crowd gets on its feet now. Now what a turning point of the game right here. Mariners have him on the corners.
If you're asking someone to get the ball in the air, Cal Raleigh is the one to do it.
No doubt about it.
Swing and a miss. Raleigh's struggles continue.
Now the Mariners stranded runners at second and third in the fifth. They had the first two-man reach and could not push anybody across. They are trying to avoid something similar here in the seventh inning.
Julio is 2 for 3 against Camilo Doval. Big spot right here. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 1-1 ball game.
Runner goes, big jump. That one is chopped. Jazz Chisholm fields, fires in the Yankee bullpen. Perfect so far in the early going. They have not allowed a run. A big out there by Doval. We go to the eighth.
Rivas is aboard. The winning run sets the table in the bottom of the ninth inning. 1-on-1 on Donovan. Cal Raleigh did not start this game. He began on the bench. He's due up next. It'll be his second at bat. Donovan up the middle, and it's into center field. Rivas the turn. He races into third base. Brendan Donovan keeps the line moving. And the Mariners have the winning run 90 feet away in the ninth inning.
And guess who's coming up as the DH? Cal Raleigh. A great crowd here at T-Mobile Park, and everybody on their feet looking for Cal with a walk-off winner. Swinging a shot over the bag at first, fair ball. The Mariners win it. Here comes Leo Rivas to score. Cal Raleigh with a walk-off single, and the Mariners beat the Yankees tonight 2-1 in the bottom of the ninth inning. And the Mariners with their first walk-off win of the 2026 season, and the big dumper comes through in the clutch.